Many of you missed the class, right? If you have online meeting ID, you would have attended class at least in the mobile or laptop. Moreover, this Saturday, student, listen carefully. This Saturday, I will be taking your session completely online. Completely online. So offline class is not possible. So after the class, while leaving the classroom, ask your admin to provide online class meeting ID. And Saturday timing is not evening 7 p.m. guys. Only Saturday you have to cooperate, and all online students also listen carefully. I'm telling well in advance. This Saturday I will take your session 12:45 p.m. What is that? Afternoon 12:45. Is it okay? You have offices. One day you cannot manage. One day you have to manage, guys. You can attend class from mobile. Try to manage. Okay. I'm not getting it. No, you have to ask after the class. No. I informed him today you will get. Okay. If he is not sharing 1 minute, I'll do one thing, guys. There is the info about the meeting where we can get. One day you have to cooperate, guys. One day you have to cooperate. Okay, we'll see tomorrow also. I'll ask one more time. If not possible, online I will take in the evening hours only. If any possibility is there, check it. Any possibility is there, check it. And yeah, this is the meeting ID. Everyone please take the photograph of it. Everyone please take the photograph of it. This one, not everything. Not everything else. All you need is this one only. Only this one, guys. Cut it. Right? Okay. So now let's get into the subject, boss. Let's get into the subject. App restrictions are there. No such restrictions, guys. First you have to register, then you have to log in. It's possible. Okay. Yeah. Yesterday we discussed about the importance of the dot class property, and what we are passing while creating container is what? Not the dot class file name. It is not a bytecode file name. It is the object of java.lang.class. Arey Naveen Kumar, you don't need to take the screenshot, Rabar. You already have got the meeting ID. Okay. You already got the meeting ID. And common topics link you have got in the Google Drive already kept. Anyone attended today's morning resume preparation session? Right. Another 2 days, that session will be continued. Don't worry. Okay. What we are passing is what? Object of java.lang.class. What is that? Object of java.lang.class having the metadata of the given class. Okay, boss. Right. Now listen. Let me do one more improvisation with respect to getMe method. Already, this Saturday I requested everyone to attend class at 12:45 noon. 12:45 afternoon. Okay? Tomorrow also again review. If majority people are ready to attend, I will keep the same timing. Otherwise, we'll go back to the original session. But Saturday session is completely going to be online. And tomorrow and after tomorrow, you have additional session to attend. Even optional session, but additional session. Nowhere related to subject. It's a non-technical session. Resume preparation and interview tips. Okay? Saturday 12:45 p.m. regular class continuation. And tomorrow morning 7 a.m., Friday morning 7 a.m. session is what? Resume preparation and interview tips session. Clear, guys? Okay. Fine. Yeah, what is your this one? 618. We don't have workspace. I think we are using another Eclipse, right? Latest one. We are using latest Eclipse, boss. Yeah. Now look at, guys. We are using ctx.getDin method whose return type is object. So we are getting a target class object referred by object class reference variable. But we cannot invoke target class method by using object class reference variable. That's why we are going for typecasting, boss. Typecasting is a recommended operation, not a recommended operation. Typecasting is a recommended, suggested. You should have more and more typecasting in your code. Technically not. You should avoid typecastings in your code, guys. Because if you do wrong typecasting, you may get class cast exception or not, boss. If you do wrong typecasting, there is a chance of getting what? Class cast exception. That's why typecasting should be avoided in your application development or not. That's why we got one more very important form for getBean method that takes two parameters, having the support of generics. Generics concept is introduced to Java, avoid typecastings. Generally, method will have a return type. X return type, Y return type, Z return type. If X is return type, it returns X class object. Y return type, Y class object. I want to have generic return type while calling the method. If I say X should be the return type, X should be the return type. While calling method, if I pass Y as the argument value, then Y should become return type. While calling the method, if I pass Z class as argument value, Z should become return type. So when I am getting my choice return type, whatever I asked, is there any need of going for a typecasting, guys? That means generics are making our code as type safe code numbers. Type safe code means what? Avoiding typecastings in the applications or not. Industry standard is working with the generics, guys. But whatever I have used it earlier without generics. What's happening, guys? User account. ID being scanned by Microsoft Defender. That's okay. Right, related to, guys. Look at this. Go to the SRC. Go to what? Main, guys. Dependency injection. Here I am doing typecasting numbers. For example, I have done typecasting with the wrong class. Forget about this, all this statement. Forget about all these statements, guys. Forget about all this statement. I'm doing like this. Yeah. Which message generator, guys. OBJ. Let us assume I typecasted with the wrong one. Actually, I'm getting this one. Local date time. What is this? Local time generator is equal to, tell me, guys, local time of OBJ. Local time of OBJ. Here is my dependency injection test, guys. Perfect. Here, what is the exception? Class cast exception has come now. But actually, object class reference variable is referring to what? Which message generator class object. I supposed to typecast with what? Which message generator. But I typecasted with what? Local time. That is going to be problem or not? Real problem or not? I want reply, my dear. Super guys. Now let's see guys. Dependency injection tested on Java. We got the output over there guys. This time is there any problem boss? But I should be very careful while going for typecasting or not. If I do typecasting with the wrong class name, there's a chance of getting class cast exception or not guys. Super guys. Okay, now listen carefully. We generally use get bean methods. Get bean method on the IOC container object to get the required Spring Bean class object reference. What guys? Required Spring Bean class object reference. Required Spring Bean class object reference. Tell me, number one. Public return type is object. Get bean string bean ID. What is this? String bean ID. That's the first one, guys. Okay. Second one is public. First of all, we have to clear the type, guys. First of all, we have to declare the type. I am declaring the type. What is that? I'm declaring the, what's the return type, guys? T. T letter. T is not fixed, guys. Anything you can take. Declaration of the type, return type. What is next one? Get bean. As usual, is string bean ID, guys. String bean ID. What I said. If I pass X as the argument, X become return type. If I pass Y as the argument, Y become return type. But how to pass this X class name and Y class name? Directly as a string value or in the form of java.lang.class object, boss? Definitely I should pass in the form of what? Java.lang.class object or not, guys? Yeah, that's why I see this class T. Class T. Class. Keywords cannot be used as parameter name. That's why I have taken class. Some meaningful. Here, what is that? Class T. Suppose this object of java.lang.class pointing to X class. What happens, guys? T becomes X. Return type becomes X. What I'm expecting X object as the return value. What it is going to return X object. Do I need to go for typecasting, guys? Suppose here I pass a java.lang.class object having Y metadata, Y class metadata, right, guys? Then what this T becomes what? Y. What is the return type? Y. Method returns what? Y class object. Do I need to do any typecasting, guys? No generates. No generates. It is not type safe. No generic code is not type safe. Generics, guys, code is type safe. Code is type safe. Right, now listen. Right. Type safe code is type safe code means no need of doing typecasting and no need typecasting. That means we can avoid class cast exception. What exception, guys? Class cast exception completely from the code. Completely from the. Are you getting my point there, guys? Super. Yeah, first one, can you go for it, nice? Okay. First one, can you go for it now, guys? This is the first one. Nita, problem is not from my side, check your side. From my side, everything is perfect. Guys, am I audible? Am I loud and clear? All good from my side. All good from my side, check it out. You want to see my network speed? I'll show. Every day I should prove my sanctity. Yeah? Okay. I think even when you have this much speed, I don't think you will get voice problem. If you are still getting voice problem, then I'm helpless. Now, let me remove that fellow who logged in with what? Let me remove that fellow who logged in with the 2015th name. Okay, I'm removing this person who logged in with the device name or some zigzag mail, guys. Okay, 2015 gmail.com, something is there now. So you log in with the original name, then only you are allowed, guys. Till that time, you are not allowed. Till that time, you are not allowed to that person. I want everyone to attend classes with original names. I don't entertain this kind of device names. Okay. So far not there. They are not into my observation. If there, I will definitely remove, guys. No doubt. Fine. Let it be, guys. Sheikh Shahrukh, if you have 60 MBs, you do complain to your network provider. You concentrate on the class. Okay. Public object, this one, guys. Tell me, given from Spring 1.x. Okay. Not taking generic support, all right? Generic support. Typecasting is required. Typecasting is required with real class name. Real class name. So there is a possibility of getting what, guys? Class cast exception. What exception, guys? Class cast exception. Class cast exception. Not the industry standard to use. Not the industry standard to use. Industry standard to use, guys. I hope you convinced boss. Yeah. What is 1.x of Spring? Spring 1.x ra babu. 1.0, 1.1. Guys, what's happening? 1.x you are filing surprising. Right. Instead of writing 1.0, 1.1, we say 1.x. X can be any number, right? Okay. Example code, guys. What is example code? Object to say every small thing should not be surprising. Please, you are engineers. WMG, right, guys? WMG. Then we are forced with what? Wish message generator is equal to what, guys? Wish message generator of OBs. Wish message generator of OBs. Right. This is valid statement, right, guys? Okay. If you do typecasting with the wrong class name, what class? Wrong class name. Then we get what, guys? Class cast exception. What exception? Here is my what? Local time. Generator is equal to, tell me, local time Now, what is this? OBZ. Local time OBZ. Close class cast exception or not, guys? Class cast exception. Okay, guys. To overcome this problem, better to use the second version, my boss. What is the second version? This is the second version. Yeah, with the generics, boss. This is with the generics. And this is quite industry standard, guys, and everyone in the industry prefers this. Okay. Everyone in the industry definitely prefers this, guys. Yes. Look at this, guys. In this place, first this is a type declaration, a written type. Okay. Written type. UNID to pass, guys. Tell me what? Java.lang.class object holding the class name. And this will become written type of the method. That will become written type of the method. Super, guys. Tell me here, type declaration. What gives? Type declaration. It is my type declaration. What is this? Written type. Earlier we used to have class names for simple types as a written type, but this time T. T means nothing fixed. Everything will change, right, guys? Yeah, as usually this is method name, na boss. Method name. Definitely this is a method name. Yeah, this is my BNID to pass. What, guys? BNID. Yeah, this is what? Object of java.lang.class. Lang.class having certain class, certain Java class metadata. Metadata. And that certain Java class becomes a written type of the method. Written type of the method. After all, P is taken as what, guys? P is taken as the written type. Written. So, the T of class T. What, guys? T of class T becomes what, guys? Written type of the method. Written type of the T of class T becomes a written type of the method. Simply and literally becomes what, guys? The T of class T becomes what, guys? A written type of the method. Yeah. Given from Spring version 2.5. 2.5. From 2.5, Java 6 onward generics are introduced. Since 2.5 is compatible with Java 6, guys, there is a support for generics. There is a support for generics. Yes, guys, compatible with what is this? Compatible with Java 6 that supports generics. Right, guys? Java 6 that supports generics. Super, guys. This method makes the code as what, guys? Type safe code. This code is industry standard code. What, guys? Industry standard code. So can I show the real example of that, guys? Come on. Yeah. Now listen. I'm removing these two things, my dear. I'm removing those two things. I'll call the methods and everything, guys. It's not like that. Now concentrate, my dear. Here, which message generator is equal to about previous one. Now onwards, every day you have to use this one only. CTX dot get bean boss. Come on. CTX dot get bean. What is the bean ID? WMG. What's the bean ID? Super. The bean ID is WMG. Yeah, what I have to pass, guys? Object of java.lang.class referring to holding which message generator class referring to which message generator class metadata or not. Array, I need object of java.lang.class holding which message generator class metadata. Can I say which message generator dot class? I need object of java.lang.class having date class metadata. Can I say date dot class? I need object of java.lang.class having string buffer class metadata. Can I say string buffer dot class? Yesterday I shouted all these things, Babu. Shouted on. Super. Here, what I'm going to do, guys. Which message generator dot class. Indirectly, what I'm passing was object of java.lang.class having which message generator metadata. So, what is the return type of this method this time? Look at this. Get bean, string name, class which message generator required type. Look at the return type of the method. What is this? What is the type declaration? And everything is changing because of argument I passed, guys. For example, I passed here, watch. Date dot class. Maybe I'm referring with the wrong one, that's why it's not given. Now you look at this. Okay, here also I have to take date. No, that's another story, no doubt in that. Check it out, guys. Here, look at this one. Change return type. Nothing is there. You have to do typecasting. You have to import the package, guys. Nothing else. Yeah. Now look at this. What is the argument type? Class date required type. What is the return type of the method? Date. What is the type declaration? You're getting my point. So that means very flexible now, boss. One method can have any number of return types now. Whatever you ask, that will become return type of the method. You want X, X can be return type. You want Y, Y can be return type. You are passing bean ID of X string bean, X can be made as return type. You are passing bean ID of Y string bean, you can make Y as the string return type. Right, boss? Is it not a great feature, boss? Generics. Generics making our code type safe code. Right now, this WMG is the bean ID of which class? Which message generator. So what should be the return type I want to take? Which message generator. So what is the argument I should pass? Object of java.lang.class having which message generator class metadata. Like this I can pass now, boss. Yesterday we discussed about this point, Babu. In that situation, what should I do now? Return type also should be which message generator. Dependency injection test. Output is coming here or not, guys? Okay, guys. Is it not interesting now, Babu? Come on. Which message generator class? Example code. Example code paste. What is this? Bean ID. What is this, guys? Bean ID. What is this, guys? Object of java.lang.class having which message generator metadata. Object of java.lang.class having which message generator a class metadata. Which message generator a class metadata. Okay. This makes which message generator as the which message generator as the return type of the method. Return type of the get bean method. Yeah. No. To give more confidence, guys, what I want to do is instead of writing like this line, instead of writing this line like this, class C2 is equal to, what is that? Class T2 is equal to which message generator dot class. But to be more precise, guys, here generic type I am taking what? Which message generator. Class which message generator. Array, this is generic. Suppose generic boss. C2, this one. Instead of writing like this, can I pass C2 over here? Then your brain will accept more and more. What we are passing is not a dot class file name. What we are passing there is what? Object of java.lang.class. What guys? Object of java.lang.class. Only this message generator class the metadata. Okay, I think equal to, what is that? Equal to this one, boss. Say paste. It is industry standard. Both are not different, both are correct only. Both are same. Here we are writing in one line, we are writing in two lines. And one line code is always best code, na boss. Both are not different, Mr. Sivakota. You are thinking both are different. I just took for clarity purpose, I have done like that. Okay, na? But both are one and the same. And moreover, number of lines are reduced also here. I think now onwards you are going to work with this version. Yeah, final code here was. Yeah, this is industry standard. Taking class 1. No. What is industry standard? We directly pass app config class. Right, boss? Here also, what is industry standard? Which message generator class. My humble request to everyone is, whenever you see class name class, don't think that we are passing class file name. That's a one blunder mistake what people will do, you know. Whenever they see class name class, they think that, oh, this fellow is passing what? Class file name. Are you passing class file name, technically speaking? Oh, okay. Right, guys. Now tell me now. Improving complete client application code. Improve client application code. Okay, client application code, guys. Improve client application code, guys. Is that clear, my dear? Come on. Here is the story, boss. Copy these guys. Say paste. Okay, guys. Understood. What are the places I have to highlight for this? This is one thing. App configure class is the one thing I should highlight. Which message generator class is the another thing we have to highlight. Right. Now this here this one I have updated in yesterday's notes only. Can I replace the notes of yesterday before I forget? Yeah, yesterday's document only I have kept it. Yeah. Let's get into our code, guys. This is the place. Where is this? 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Spring code. 26th node got cut. I have corrected yesterday. Yesterday I corrected everything. You are still not updated, boss. Yesterday I corrected everything. Yeah, what is this? 25th need of, not this. What's your batch code, guys? 20618. 26th cut, guys, but I think yesterday we updated that one, everything, guys. Tell me, what is the date of yesterday's one? 1st October. Let me save this document once. Okay. Keep the replacing one. Listen. Jagan Mohan is waiting. Okay, let in. Now he changed the name. I am allowing it. Jagan Mohan, start logging with original name next time once. Okay, guys. Let it be, guys. Now focus. I already said one statement, guys. If you don't mention any scope for the Spring Bean, default scope is what? IOC container creates how many objects per singleton scope Spring Beans? Only. How does it reuse that object, guys? Single object should be created, it should be reused. How does that object will be reused, guys? By keeping those objects in internal cache of the IOC container or not. But now I have to prove that. All these objects are kept in what? Internal cache of the IOC container, and same object is reused again and again. Same object is reused again and again. Are you ready to see that concept, guys? Now, listen, guys. All Spring Beans by default singleton. All singleton scope beans objects will be kept in what? Internal cache. And they will be reused across the multiple requests. So how to prove ones are? I will call getBean method twice. Here generator 1, guys. Here generator 2. Okay. Using generator 1, I am calling business method. Right now, I'm even commenting this part, guys. I'm not worried about what? Invocation of the method. Total, how many times I ask WMG bean ID object? 2 times. But scope of the wish message generator is what? Singleton. Total, how many objects would I have created? 1 object. That object is kept in internal cache. The same object will be reused again and again, my boss. Same object is utilized. Okay, guys. Now listen carefully. I will try to print hash code of both reference variable. Both references are pointing to same object. If I print the hash code, I should get the same hash code now, boss. Space. Tell me next one. Generator 2 dot hash code, guys. Perfect. And we got one more operator, guys, double equal to operator. Yeah, that is there for content verification or references verification. Double equal to operator is there to check whether both reference variables are pointing to same object or not. Dot equals method will perform content verification. Double equal to operator will check whether both references are pointing to same object or not. Okay, let me go for it, guys. Sys out. Generator 1 double equal to, what is this? Generator 2 question mark. Here is my what? Generator 1 double equal to generate. I hope you understood it, guys. Come on, everyone. Yeah, let's run it, guys. Let's run it, guys. Tell me, generator 1 double equal to generator 2. It's showing true or not? Hash code is also 130 or not, guys? That means what it is doing, guys, creating only one object for wish message generator Spring Bean, keeping that object in internal cache, Reusing that object, how many times I ask, those many times same object is gathered or not. That's why more reference variables are created to same object. Since all are referring to same object, I'm getting same hash code. I'm getting double equal to operator is giving me true or not, guys. Now you understood the meaning of singleton scope and how that object is kept in internal cache and reused. Everyone understood the statement, guys? Okay. Yeah, listen, guys. To save the classroom time, I'm trying to open notes that I prepared for the last batch. It's going to be mixed now onwards. Because if I start typing every day, it takes so many months to complete. That's why it's going to be mixed. I know 1-2 days it looks a bit different. But for 2 days you cooperate, third day onwards you will be habituated. Nothing else is there. This is also my notes only. I only prepared. Maybe for last batch I prepared. Okay. So few days I will open the ready-made notes. Few days I will type in front of you. It's going to be mixed both of now onwards. The additional points I write, additional explanation I will give. But whatever already typed, I'm going to reuse it. Only the intention is to deliver maximum subject in less time. Because my content is huge, I type everything almost. So in that process, you should not become slow. Learning process should not become slow. That's why it's going to be mixed now on that. Few days I type, few days I will open ready-made document. Yes, now everyone please come back, guys. Okay, this is one document. Second, where is this is document? Different type of injections document. In that one, I kept a few comments about buffer or cache or not. First, we try to understand what is buffer or cache. It's a temporary memory that holds data for a temporary period. The cache in standalone application holds the objects and uses them as needed, guys. Cache at client side in client server application holds a server supplied result and uses this result across the multiple same results, multiple same requests to reduce network traffic between client and server application, guys. Look at this diagram. Client, server, here buffer is there. Initially assume, you make your mind, buffer is empty. Buffer is empty. Request 1A. It will search in buffer. And for that request, result is already there in the buffer or cache. I am assuming empty. 1B question mark means searching, not there. It will go to server, collect the results from server, executes the code in server, collects the result from server, keeps in the buffer or cache, and gives to client application. First time properly communication happened with the server, got the result, kept in the buffer or cache, given to client. Look at the second one. Same request, same as first request. 2A. 2B. It is searching in the buffer. Same request, already result is there. It means just gathering from the buffer or cache or not. Is it talking with the server application? That means second time network round trip is reduced or not, guys? The buffer at the client side in client server application holds the server supplied result and uses them across the multiple same requests to reduce the network round trips between what, guys? Client and server. Client and server. Check it out here. The first request response who is getting results from server also keeping in the buffer. Second request response who is getting results directly from the buffer without using network. Are you able to feel that one, guys? Are you understanding the power of the cache or buffer? But one problem is there. If you don't know how to use buffer effectively, it may become drawback for you. I am not emptying the buffer at regular intervals. After 10 days also, though server is giving latest result, my buffer will be giving old results now, boss. That's why you should update the buffer at regular interval. You should empty the buffer at regular interval. Don't depend upon buffer results for days together. How frequently your results are changing, that much frequently you have to empty the buffer. For example, you noticed server is changing the result for every 1 hour. So after every 1 hour, buffer data should be emptied. You noticed stock market share value is changing every 3 minutes. You have to empty the buffer for 3 minutes. Within the 3 minutes, asking the stock price, same stock price, 1 lakh request came. 1 lakh people need not to talk to the server. They can collect from what? Buffer or cache. 1 lakh people not talking to server and not using network, they happily collect from the buffer. Definitely what? You are improving the performance by reducing network round trips or not, guys. But you know that within 3 minutes, stock market share value may change. You have kept the buffer flushing time, buffer empty time as 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. Within 2.5 minutes is emptied. Once emptied, for fresh results, it again goes to server and keeps the results in the buffer. Again holds for 2.5 minutes. Okay, then gives to client application. Is it not interesting, Rababu? Okay. Yeah. But it is recommended to empty or update the buffer or cache at what? Regular intervals. What intervals, guys? Regular intervals. Okay, guys. Now listen carefully here. In Spring application, all singleton scope Spring Bean class objects will be saved and managed in the internal cache. What cache, guys? Of IOC container. This improves reusability and performance of what? Singleton scope Spring Bean. How many objects are created for singleton scope Spring Bean? By where those objects are placed, guys? Internal cache. That's why they will be reused or not, guys. Check it out. IOC container basically creating all the 3 objects: configuration object, target object, dependent object. But for reusability purpose, it is managing them in the internal cache or not, guys. Bean IDs as the keys, instances as the values. And where it is there? Inside the IOC container. That's why it is called internal cache of the IOC container or not, boss? Super, guys. Okay. Now I am launching one FAQ here. What is the difference between pool and cache? What is the difference between pool and cache? Any guys, generator 1, generator 2, generator 3. All hash codes are displayed now, boss. Come on. And gives the results here or not. I want reply, my dear. Come on. Total how many generators? 3. But all of them is going to give same hash code. All of them are going to true value. Suppose, object is like a human body. This human body will have a number of names. Official name. Parents will give one another nickname, Munna Chinna. Friends will give one nickname. Girlfriend will give Sona Sono, something like that. Yes or no? But all these names are like different reference variables, na boss. And all these names will refer to same body. Yes or no, boss. IOC container creates how many objects for Spring Bean? Singleton scope Spring Bean, 1 object. This is generator 1, generator 2, generator 3. All these are different reference variables or not, guys? And all of them are pointing to same object or not, guys? That's why using any reference variable, I can refer the object or not, guys? That's why using any reference variable, if I print the hash code, I will get the same number. And if I go for comparison, I will get the true na boss. Which may say generator class object. See guys, all these are the reference variable pointing to the object. Object is like human body. Reference variables are like what? Names, nicknames given to that human body. Original name Srinivas. Your home name Srinu. Okay, in friends, they call what? Chinna. Girlfriend says baby. Son or not? Someone says auntie. Yes, of course, guys. But whatever it is, all are referring to his body only, na? So at that Srinivas is responsible to respond or not, guys? That's the reason it is for one object that is there in IOC container, remaining all things are becoming what, guys? A reference variable. One object can have multiple reference variable. Yes or no, boss? One object can have multiple references. One object can have multiple references. It means all reference variables can refer single object. Are you getting my point there, guys? Yeah. Java class object is like human body, right? And referring to that body, multiple names or nicknames can be there. Names or nicknames can be there. Referring to that body, multiple names or nicknames can be there. Okay. Here is what, guys? Human object. Yeah. Like this. First one, second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one, sixth one. Sorry, guys. Stay away from me. Okay, guys. Tell me next one. Srinivas. Most popular name in India, guys. Anna, guys. What is this? Anna. Nanda. Sonu. Baby. Yes. Different names, numbers. All these are referring to same thing. Yeah, same theory is applied here also, boss. But I raised another discussion. What is the another discussion I raised here? What is the difference between pool and cash? What is the difference between pool and cash, guys? Everyone focus. Only set of same items, na boss. I want reply from you people. Come on, everyone. Set of same item. Use the reusability of the same items, right? Cash is set of different items. Look at internal cache. First object, second object, third object. All are same objects or different objects. It gives the reusability of different objects or not, guys? Example for pool is JDBC connection pool. It contains set of connection objects. All connection objects are same objects pointing to database, pointing to same database software. There you will get reusability of same objects. Or at a time, 20 application wants to talk with the same database software. They try to use 20 connection objects that are there in the connection pool or not, guys. Cache gives reusability of different objects. Okay. If I want to implement this, what is the collection I will use? Array or list collection or set collection? I want to implement my own pool, guys. Can I implement through array? Yes, we can implement, but problem array also same items now, boss. But size restriction is there. But if I take a list collection, no size restriction and list allows duplicate. List is the best collection to implement my own pool, guys. I want to implement my own cache, boss. I want to implement my own cache. Set collection is good, map collection is good, list collection is good. Map is good. Why? Different items, na? Every item should be identified with a key. Pair. Every item is what? Key value. Key is the nickname, nothing but bean ID kind of thing. Value is what? Real value. The value is nothing but what? Object. So to implement my own cache, what is the best collection? Map collection. Here, what is internal cache also looking like a map collection, boss? All bean IDs as the keys and bean object references as the values. So far, we did not get the requirement of working with the connection pool, guys. In future, you will get the requirement of working with what? Connection pool, especially JDBC connection pool. See, guys, my application may hit the database software 300 times in single execution. Better to create 300 connection objects manually, or create 50 connection objects in connection pool, use them for 300 times. What is good, guys? Create 50 connection objects, use them for what? 300 times. With the 50 connection objects, we are able to connect to database 300 times or not, guys? I'll tell one simple example to understand. Daily in this classroom, 6 batches are happening. Each batch 400 students are there. Total, how many students are taking sessions in this classroom? 2,400 students, right? Both online, offline, whatever it is. Management asked every student to bring their own chair. Total, how many chairs should be purchased? 2,400 chairs. Very big number, na boss. But what management is doing really? They just purchased a 400 chair, kept ready, and they are giving service to what? All the 2,400 students by reusing the chairs or not, guys? That means here chair pooling is happening or not, guys? Chair pool means set of same chairs or different chairs? Set of same chairs. So it is giving reusability of same item or not, guys? Pool means set of same item. Cache means set of different item. Pool gives reusability of same item. Cache gives reusability of different item. Example for connection pool is JDBC connection pool. Having set of readily available JDBC connection objects. Example for cache is what? IOC container internal cache, maintaining what? Different Spring Bean class objects as key value pairs. Bean IDs as the keys, object references as the values. To implement the pool, best collection is list collection. Allows duplicate dynamically growable. To implement a cache, the best collection is what? Map collection, because can maintain the elements as what? Key value pairs. Keys are nothing but IDs and values are nothing but objects, different object references. Different IDs, different object references. Here was, got the point, my dear. Set of same items is called Guys, come on. Set of same items is called pool. Set of different items is called cash. Okay. Tell me. Pool gives the reusability of same items, whereas gas gives the, tell me, reusability of different items. Implement the best collection is, come on guys. Okay. Right side margin is not cutting, it's good. To implement the pool, the best collection is what? List collection. What guys? List collection. To implement cash, the best collection is what is that? Map collection. What collection guys? Map collection. Best collection is map collection. Are you getting my point there, guys? Set of same item, set of different item. This is going to be my pool. This is going to be my cash. Set of same items. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on. Yeah, this is my what, guys? Item 1. This is what? Item 1. All are same item 1 na boss? Item 1. Here also same item 1? Right. Yeah, tell me here what is this? Item 1, item 2. Here is my item 3. Here is my item 4. Okay, guys. Reusability of same item, reusability of different item. Okay, guys. Example, what is this? JDBC collection pool. Set of same JDBC connection objects. Example, guys, tell me. Internal cache. Internal cache of IOC container. Internal cache of IOC container, guys. Set of different Spring Bean class object references with bean IDs. Set of what, guys? Different Spring Bean class object references with bean IDs. Are you able to feel that one, guys, nicely, my dear? Come on. Super. Yes. Okay. Now, I would like to take all the injections one by one. Already we launched field injection. More analysis on field injection. That means I'm trying to talk more on what? Field injection. In other day's example, how many dependents we injected to target, guys? Only one. Now I want to inject more than one dependent to target. Can I inject? Come on. Yes. You take one more as a property. On the top of one more as a property, you keep what? One more at the rate afterward. Like this, you take 200 as a properties. I can inject 200 dependent objects or not, guys? If dependent is a predefined class at the rate bean method, if dependent is user defined class, we can configure by using at the rate component or not, guys? Come on, my dear. Okay, let's see. Here's all this stuff, guys. com.nt.esbeans, which may says generator.java. Right now I'm injecting only one because I have taken only one as a property. So can I take one more as a property? Private. What is that? Private. Local date LD. Another has a property na boss. At the rate auto void. Can I say at the rate auto void, my dear? Come on. Next one. I'm taking one more thing, guys. That's my choice. Local date time. What time? Local date time. Here is what, boss. At the rate auto void. Control plus shift plus O. LT, LD, LDT. But how to feel whether they are injected or not? Can I start displaying them here, boss? Here is my LT. Here is my LD. Here is my LDT. Local time is injected. Local date is injected. Local date time is injected. Injected or not injected, boss? LT, LD, LDT. Come on. Local time, local date, local date. Listen, boss. All these are luckily predefined classes. Already local time is there as a Spring Bean in at the rate bean method. Okay. So now I need to configure local date time classes as Spring Beans now, boss. They are predefined classes. I want to make them as Spring Bean. What should I do? I have to add more at the rate bean methods or not? I definitely need to add more at the rate bean methods or not, guys. That means any number of dependent objects can be injected to target Spring Bean class object by taking more and more as a properties annotated with at the rate auto void. By taking more and more as a property annotated with what? At the rate auto void. Is there any restriction on injecting dependents to target, guys? No. It's up to you. So at a time I can do field injection on more than one has a property or not, guys. Only the thing is you have to make sure that container is ready with a relevant target class object and what? Dependent object. Don't think that dependent is always predefined, guys. Dependent can be user defined also. Dependent can be user defined also. Are you understanding my statement, boss? Okay, guys. Right now I'm not taking user defined as what? Dependent. In future I will take. As on today I'm taking dependent as what? This. Yeah. Listen, guys. I have not configured remaining two dependent as Spring Bean, but I have run the application. What happened, guys? Nothing will be injected. LD not injected, LDT not injected. By default, the hold was null. And I'm trying to print LD and LDT. Not there. That means what will be printed, guys? Null will be printed. Suppose if I don't configure even this one also, what is LT holds, guys? Null. What is printed here, guys? Null. But when null is there, if you call the method, you will get null point exception, my boss. On reference variable, when null is there, if you try to call the method, don't you think you will get null pointer exception? But right now, in app config class, my dear, how many dependents I configure? Only one dependent I configure. What is that? Local time. So that's why I'm not going to get null point exception. Okay, just a minute. Dependency injection test, guys. Is it required to call these many times? No problem. Let me call. Let me call, guys. That's not a big issue. Run the application. Error. What's the error? No qualifying bean of type local date available. It is saying that availability of dependent is compulsory. If not there, I will throw exception. Array, if not there also, no problem, Ra Babu. Just ignore. If they inject, if not there, don't inject. How to tell to container, if not there, don't wait for it. Don't throw the exception. Then we can say like this. Required is equal to false. One more time. Okay, guys. What is that? Required is equal to false. By default, required is equal to true, my dear. Here I'm taking required is equal to false. Dependency injection test, guys. This time, not there. Is it trying to inject or trying to not inject? Trying to not inject. When not inject, what is the default value? Null. Null is displayed there or not there? That means the default is what? True. That means compulsory available dependent. If not there, you will get error, right, boss? Compulsory should be available. Okay, now I will make sure that they are available, boss. In one configuration class, can we write only one @bin method or any number of @bin? Any number of @bin method, right, guys? Complete local date, create L date, return, what is this? Local date dot nawaf. As usually what, guys? Systrace. As usually what, guys? Systrace. @bin name is equal to, what is this? L date. Similarly, guys, what is this? Local date time, create L date time. Come on, my dear. Systrace, come on. Return local date time not now. Here is my, come on, guys. @bin name is equal to L date time. Some names, guys. Now, you concentrate, guys. All the three are injected. What's again? Here only time is injected. Here only date is injected. 2nd 10 2024. And here both date and time is injected. Coming or not coming, boss? Enjoyed my statement, boss? @autovoid is having one parameter called required. Default value true. That means default value true. That means IOC container must and should supply dependent Spring Boot class object to inject. If not supplied, you will get the exception. Required false. If IOC container does not supply dependent Spring Boot object to inject, no problem. It ignores the injection. No problem. It ignores the injection. When I should use true, when I should use false. These injected values are quite mandatory in the business logic execution. Better to have it true now, boss. And then there is a default is true only. For example, you see here. Can I write this business logic without doing injection on this LT property, guys? Come on, my dear. Without doing injection on LT property, can I complete this business logic, guys? Can I write that business logic, guys? That means injecting value to LT property is mandatory. It's better to continue with the true, boss. And Injecting value to LD and LDT, I am just doing for time pass. Accept a display, am I doing any serious activity using them? So if there inject is not there, no problem. When that kind of attitude is there, better to take required is equal to false or not. Otherwise, what happened? Though they are not important, if you say injection is mandatory, by mistake not injected, you are getting exception unnecessarily. But are they seriously required in business logic execution? Are they seriously required in business logic execution? No. They are not seriously required, right? So at that situation, we can manage with required is equal to false or not, guys. It's something like this, guys. Boy and girl decided to go for register marriage, right? Boy, girl, two witness, one register. These are the mandatory people. ऐसा नहीं ना. Witness at the rate auto required true. Register at the rate auto required true. Boy, girl at the rate auto required true. Okay. People are clapping, optional, required false. People taking photograph, optional, required false. People making sound, that what is that? Traditional music, Rababu. While doing marriage, the traditional music's arrange will be arranged in a was. That is mandatory in register marriage. Register marriage, compromised marriage, is it mandatory? Not required. We can keep required false na boss. If they are ready, they will come and attend. If not ready, chalta hai kind of attitude, right, guys? I think now you got the idea when to use required true, when to use required false. Super boss. Look at my example, guys. Here, LT, LD. Okay, here some business logic is there. Here definitely some business logic is there or not there. Let us assume I'm just displaying LD value, but I'm using LT in the business method. Okay, here business method using LT object, not the LD object. Tell me, boss. So when I say not the LD object, can I take required is equal to false na boss? Can I happily take required is equal to false or not, boss? Okay, now listen. LT type matching, local time, return type is also local time, it will inject here. Local date, return type is also local date, it is inject here. But if it is not configured, am I going to get any error, boss? No. Why? Required is equal to false. Take a note, guys. At the rate auto-wide annotation. At the rate auto-wide annotation is having, okay, is having one parameter called default value is, the default value is local time LT, on the top of it, what I am writing, guys? At the rate auto-wide or at the rate auto-wide, what is that case? Required is equal to 2. At the rate auto-wide, required is equal to 2. What's the meaning of that? The dependent spring bean half type. What is this? local time class object must be available for injection. Must be available for injection. Must be available for injection. Wait, local date LD. Wait, local date LD. Tell me here, what is this? At the rate auto wide required is equal to false. Okay, guys. Yeah. The dependent spring bean. What, guys? Dependent spring bean. Local date. Spring bean of type. Of type. Local date is optional to available. Is it definitely optional to available or not, guys? Is it definitely optional to available or not, guys? I want reply, my dear. Everyone convinced with me, boss. Come on, everyone. At the rate auto wide required true. Private local time compulsory available. If not available, exception is must be available for injection. Otherwise, what happens? Exception will be true. We are not using business logic. Why do you need to define? Array, I may use, I may not use. In conditional situation, I may use, I may not use. In that situation, we can go for not. Okay. Optional to available. If available, injects. Injects. Otherwise, if not available, does not injects. Does not injects. If available, injects. If not available, does not injects. Everyone thoroughly understood my statement, guys, or not, guys? Yeah, this is how we have to work with what, guys? Yet, injecting multiple spring beans to multiple has a properties of target class using the auto-wide annotation for multiple time. In that process, we have seen the importance of required true and required false. Many other angles also there for field injection. Okay, we will discuss those more angles. Later, we have got setter injection, guys. Then we got what? Constructor injection. Then arbitrary method injection. Lastly, we'll identify which injection is good and why it is good. We analyze all the things. Then we will move to second application. So whatever I am doing, all these are part of what? Our first application improvisation only. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on. You written available. No, guys. If available, injects. If not available, does not inject. Local date is optional to available. Optional to available. Then it sounds good. Optional to available. That's good, guys. Shall we move to next level discussion? I'm getting unsupported class version after running the first application. Java version problem, guys. Your Spring version is not compatible with what? JDK version. You might be still working with what? Okay. You might be working with what? Maybe still Java 7, Java 8, Java 9, old version. You change to Java 17 and above version, problem is solved. Spring Boot latest version. Spring latest version is compatible with what? 17 and above, guys. 17 and above. Other I am using Java 21. Did I get any problem, boss? No, not at all. Yeah. You tell me here, what is this? Now, what is the number we got, guys? 7 p.m., right? Next one. Spring Boot. What is the document I have to upload, guys? Nice. Where is this? 618, Spring Core. Next. Sir, it's possible, please show class 7 a.m. resume preparation session notes. Tomorrow you come, I will give clarity. Okay? There's a non-technical session. Don't worry about the notes. Any moment you can come and attend the session.